revealed to me my identity. And throughout these few slides and the few moments that we have here, I am going to show you how to unlock your full potential and how you can tap into your God-given identity. Everybody say identity. The only thing keeping you from your goals is your mind. Change your mind, and you are ultimately able to change your results. But everything starts in the mind. Everything starts with what you are sowing into your mind. You reap what you sow. All right? This is Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill really elaborates a little bit more about how our minds can deceive us. And I like that you are taking note, my sister. Keep at it. Money makers are what? Note takers. Everybody should be taking note. Napoleon Hill wrote the book called Outwitting the Devil. And in that book, he is having a conversation with the devil. And Napoleon Hill asked the devil a question. Napoleon Hill says, "Tell me all of the tricks by which you enter and control the people's minds." And the devil says what? "My greatest weapon over human beings, I established the habit of drifting." Drifting from your purpose, drifting from your assignment, drifting from what God has called you to be. And it all starts with fear. If you can train your mind to overcome fear, I promise you, anything that you want in life, you will achieve it and you will ultimately be unstuck. But why do people fear? Why don't you want to start that business? What are you afraid of? I'm reminded of someone who I was coaching, and typically now my current price for coaching is $5,000 and up. I am going to make a 10K offer. And look at how I said that confidently. I say this because once you leave this room, I want you to speak your worth confidently. A lot of people are afraid because they don't really know their worth. You're worth way more than $2,000. You're worth way more than what you are currently charging. And I want you to be confident. I want you to understand, hey, you know what? This is my worth. I'm reminded of my first high ticket offer coaching client. And she came up to me for coaching and she was like, "Hey, Coach Rechy, how much is it to get coaching by you?" I said, $5,000. She said, "Woo." A week later, she was like, "Hey, you know what, Coach? I think this is the right thing because I want to invest in myself." Now imagine if I bended the price and like, "Hey, you know what? Nah, it's $1,000. It's $2,000. But I said it confidently because I understand that fear is the GPS towards you living a limited life, a limited income, a limited potential. Because of fear. A lot of people don't start things because they're afraid. Is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work? What if I fail? What if you try and you fail and you learn how to get back up? Because if you can fall and if you can look up, you could get up. Overcome fear. Now we have the picture of the mind. We have the conscious mind and we have the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is responsible for your emotions. It controls your logic. And we have the subconscious mind, which is basically combined in hypnotic patterns, habits, repetitive behaviors. Why do you wake up and you do the same thing over and over and over and over again? Have you ever asked yourself that? Like you have the same routine. Okay, I'm gonna pull out my phone, I'm gonna scroll on social media, and then after that, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna take a shower. It's a hypnotic pattern. It's programming. You're driving, but you're not really driving. It's your subconscious mind that is driving you. That's why you could be driving and you're thinking about so many things. Man, I forgot to call this person. I forgot to do this, because the person that's behind the wheel is your subconscious mind. Get into your subconscious mind and you will ultimately change your results. A lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of leaders, they operate on the conscious mind, emotion, logic. They have choices, but your subconscious mind doesn't have choices. So you train your subconscious mind through repetitive behaviors, sowing positive habits every single day, every single second, and understanding the instinctive mind. All of the fear is in control. You've been at that job for so long and you still at it because you're afraid. You're afraid to hop off the treadmill. And when your mind, sorry apostle, when your subconscious mind is made up, you'll be able to live the life that God has called you to live. So Coach Rechy, how do you break free from the fear? How do you break free from living a life that is not operating on God's potential? Understanding that you will have resistance. It's not going to be easy. Setting this whole thing up wasn't easy. You think it's easy for apostles to set something up like this? Y'all just come in, y'all see the fiascos, y'all dancing, y'all laughing, but it takes a lot. It takes blood, sweat, pain. People stabbing you in the back. People saying that I got you, but they only have themselves. You're going to face resistance trying to break free. You're going to face resistance trying to build a business. It's not going to be sunshine and rainbows. It's never sunshine and rainbows. You will face resistance. Resistance. I'm facing resistance right now with this PowerPoint. Resistance is the negative force in the world that keeps you from fulfilling your what? Dreams. Resistance. There is a law in physics that says for every action, there's an opposite